Tropical Depression 1 has officially been upgraded to Tropical Storm Arthur, with winds sustaining 40 miles per hour and the minimum central pressure of 1,006 millibars. At the moment, it's moving north-northeast at 8 knots or 9 miles per hour. We now have tropical storm warnings for most of the North Carolina banks and the shore, with potential tropical storm landfall there, but the National Hurricane Center is keeping it rather offshore at the moment, about 50 miles to 100 miles offshore. Aircraft recon was in the storm yesterday night and found a sustainable 40-mile-per-hour wind for more than 1 minute, with its peak at 45 miles per hour. A third mission is currently going into the storm to investigate for a potential upgrade to a higher tropical storm wave in Category 1. So far, they're finding it 23 knots, and they're pretty far away from the storm. So there's definitely intensification. Looking at the models, most models have shifted back in the ocean and now predicting a landfall. Only 2 to 3 models predicting a landfall, but most models are going back in the ocean, staying rather offshore, which would be a good news for North Carolina. Looking at the model intensity guidance, most storms do show it at its peak around 50 miles per hour. National Hurricane Center going with a 60 mile per hour peak. The only model not to show us a tropical storm, the COT2, which is rather unlikely. Looking at the satellite imagery, the storm is really blowing up convection and really starting to look like a tropical storm. We can see the clouds or the storm starting to wrap around from its low pressure center, most likely because at the moment it's one-sided and it's trying to become both-sided. It has one-sided because of dry air pushing it from Florida to the west, but now this system will start becoming both-sided. We could see potential in eye forming, but that is very unlikely. The wind forecast models are a little behind in terms of intensity, but we'll still look what the GSFS predicts really quick, predicting 1998 to 1993 landfall, and then moving offshore and potentially being tropical by then. Look at the sea temperature. The storm is moving into rather cold temperatures at 25-24 degrees Celsius, which will not be sustainable for rather big tropical development, which is why a hurricane at this point is very unlikely. I'm officially putting the exclamation point in North Carolina because this is where we could potentially be seeing a landfall. Otherwise, this system is not subtropical and it's officially a tropical storm. Very surprising what we were first expecting, and it's gonna have impacts on North Carolina. So this is your tropical weather update, and if you're in North Carolina, don't forget to stay